Good morning, Jason, Paul. How are you doing? Another awesome day. God bless to everyone. 10-5. All right, October 5th. It's a Wednesday, 22. Another awesome day. We're live on CNY, Mighty Tribe, Dr. Kiltz, and YouTube, Facebook. Welcome. Welcome. Each day is a mighty, awesome, and amazing day, and God has gifted us today. Yesterday is history. Tomorrow, the mystery, and the present moment is today. We all know that. Dazo. Charmin, Tammy, free as a bird. Awesome. 55. Torre, Mihan, Callie. Good morning. God's son. Awesome. Thank you. Awesome, amazing day. All right, let's see who's on the Mighty Tribe, because sometimes it takes a moment for me to get these. Rose, good morning. How's everyone doing? I was a little slow this morning. I had to grab a bunch of new cups in the studio, bring them to the office so I can put them out there and enjoy. I did a 48-hour fast. I was just feeling a little sort of, okay, I'm going to break the fast. It was time. I was feeling like 72 was going to be too much for this week, and it's all good. We're all inspired, enjoying the day in the universe. It's a great, amazing day. I've got some bone broth. I put it on my heater, heat it up a little bit. I love it. Rex, Kathy, let's see, William, Lynette, Shaw, the Misson, Christopher. How are you guys doing today? Starting today, thank you, God, Lord, Creator, for the day. Kaz, how's it going from Poland? Where are you at in this world? All over the world. UK, Norway, Sweden, let's see, Australia, New Zealand, Japan, China, Asia, wherever, Russia, Ukraine, all the European, Eastern European countries, and we're all praying health and wellness and peace around the globe. Sometimes you have to give it up, right, to the master. All right. Good morning, Malcolm, Tammy, CJ, free as a bird, Cora, CNN, Frenchie. How's it going this day? I got up at 3. I did my motion work today. I got on the road by 4, in the office 4:30, and we're all lifting hard, right? It's hard, isn't it, Allison? Rose, Sandy, Simone from Malaysia. Again, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, and top of the morning. Wherever you are in this world, it's the start of a new day. What are you listening to? What are you reading? What are you watching? What are you inspired by every day, right? Carolina Diaz, buenos dias. ¿Cómo estás a todos en el mundo? And God is within all of us, right? You have to have faith in God, and you have to let go of yesterday. Or do you just have to love yesterday, right? All you have to do is love yesterday. See, if you think of yesterday in negativity, it's always going to be hurting today, right? And 72, awesome, Frenchie. I gave it up last night. It was like, okay, I'm done. And it's okay wherever you're at. I had my beautiful ribeye steak, and we'll do it again. Again, I'm going to do a 72-hour this month, no doubt about it, once a month at least. And just sometimes you can't. 8 months carnivore, Roxy. Dennis told me no sign of gum disease anymore. From Australia. I used to have terrible bleeding, terrible pain. Carnivore, gone, done. I love my dentist. They go like, it's a light cleaning. And I went to my cleaner, my gum and tooth cleaner after 3 years of not going because of this crazy, you know what. And no cavities, feel great, no bleeding. DBDC, my friend, how you doing? I got to get back down to DC. Sexy Mamas for Change. FDA is getting involved in the assessment of botanical safety. What do we know about plants? They want to kill us. I'm sorry. I know. It's like, but remember, we're all being somehow masterfully manipulated to believe that plants are good. That's okay from time to time. But all the time, no way, right? How's everyone doing in this beautiful world? The eternal present moment is always perfect. God always knows what God's doing, right? If you're in a rut, God had an intention that you should be in the rut today. Enjoy the rut, right? All right, nutrition and carcinogenesis, risk assessment of botanicals, and updates on regulatory issues are the main topics of the meeting. We're waiting for the government to give us the answer. My friends, that's the beauty of social media. It's all online. You don't have to go to medical school or get a degree, an MD, a PhD. It's all there today, right? All right, day one of carnivore. Sandy, how you doing? Check out my good friend, let's see, Baker, Bella, Barry, and Anthony Chafee, and also Gary Fetke is really awesome from Australia. Let's see, Danish. Good morning. Is it necessary to stimulate insulin once a day, mostly in the afternoon, to stop rabbit starvation due to only protein intake? Well, again, when you eat protein only, you're breaking them down to amino acids, and insulin goes up, necessary in order to convert the amino acids to fat in the liver. Your body doesn't need many amino acids to eat every day. So a lean meat diet is deadly, but I do my one meal, fatty meat, a little bit of, it's fatty meat. Remember, you only have requirements to eat fat and proteins. You have zero requirement to ever eat a fruit, fiber, vegetable, seed, or nut. So again, your insulin's job is to convert amino acids and simple sugars to fat in the liver, and then you distribute fat everywhere in the body. Now, when you eat fat, it goes to the lymphatics and you distribute it everywhere. Why would fat need to be everywhere? Because fat is the fuel for the mitochondria, and your mitochondria cannot burn sugar or amino acids directly. They both must be converted to fat in the liver, and that's a simple story. So, it's not necessary to stimulate insulin. Insulin's job is to go up when you eat amino acids and simple sugars. That's it. Your amino acids don't go up the complex carbs because they're not digestible. You need to break them down to simple sugars and amino acids. Let's see. Good morning, Hazy. How you doing? Carnivore since March, but I can't get my blood sugar below 100. You may be eating too lean a meat too frequently. And are you really doing strict carnivore, right? Steak, fatty steak, water, salt. That's the lion's way. Check out Michaela Peterson. Simone, I love fatty meat. Beef trimmings and air fry them. Oh, I don't have my air fryer. My good friend Jonathan, phase 2 loves that. Let's see. I own Rays. Will the eating carnivore make my gout? No. Well, an excessive protein diet, low fat diet will stimulate gout. It doesn't matter. It's white meat, red meat, yellow meat, green meat, and green eggs and spam. But it really is simple. A high plant-based, a high lean meat diet is deadly for humans in any significance or frequency. And I don't recommend lean meat. Good morning. Let's see. Use Bio Jacobo. Eating carnivore can, let's see, well, gout, it can if you're eating lean meat. Lean meat. The amino acids and the carbohydrates really stimulate uric acid levels and a lot of inflammation. Good morning. Air fry rocks. And I love the drums. And we must be making music. And whose music? Your music. And dare to be different. Dare to be disliked. Again, they always say sit down and blend in, right? And I say stand up and shine. Every day, we need to be inspired every day to do different. Chris Free, good morning. Bungee Core Fitness, how you doing? From Midland, Texas, awesome, Jacobo. And please, can you explain why getting omega-3 from fish is more optimal than eating algae? Well, we aren't algae eaters. We're mostly meat eaters, and fish and meat and fatty chicken, if you can find it, and duck. Listen, we are meant to eat the meat, not the mush. And algae, we're not hunting algae. It's not the best, in my opinion, but you can use it. And I know if you look at energy bits, my good friend, I always got to get Catherine Arnston, is a big on algae, energy bits. And if you want to add some algae tablets along with some of Kiltz's meat nutrition, it's from grass-fed meat, organ meats. Go for it. Are they required if you eat a pure carnivore nutrition? Probably not. Probably not. Again, this idea omega-3s. Who knows what an omega-3 is? No animals I can, wait a minute, I didn't get my omega-3s today. And all I can tell you, sometimes science makes it very, very sort of snake oilish. Keto for people who have had weight loss surgery, keto carnivore, even with your gallbladder out, Lori Gomez, is amazing. No matter what, I don't care if they cut half your stomach, you take your gallbladder, your appendix, you're still a human being, and you have the GI tract of a wolf and a lion, not a pig, cow, or sheep. I know, no disrespect, right? All right, I got to get some of my Gerol Steiner, and one meal a day is the master class, and faith infinite times a day, and don't forget to take a nap. You must take a nap. Naps are critical in life, critical, but it's for everyone, Issues gallbladder, don't worry. Again, and lean meat is not good for humanity. Central Coast, awesome. People from around the world, and I'm working to do a second meetup for the KMT. And the KMT, Kiltz Mighty Tribe, we're supposed to have the hats and the shirts and everything online. I've always got to tweak my team. Malcolm, can you make sure that all of this is online? It's on both YouTube and a link on Dr. Kiltz and KMT. And you deserve the very best. And who creates the very best? God does. And what you have actually in life is the very, very best. All you have to do is have faith in God, right? Nikki Douglas, how you doing? NTL audio, is it? Let's see. Oh, all right. I'm going to work. I got to fix the audio. Sorry. Someone's reminding me something's not right. Let's see. Let me make sure I have the right. I may not have the right audio. Hang on. Give me a moment. I got to go to settings and I got to go to audio. Let's see. Is that any better? Can you guys hear me now? Right? It says it's working okay. So let me know. Is that better? Again, sometimes I have to adjust it a little bit. Plus, it depends where the microphone is. Sometimes I forget to put it in the right place. Hang on a second. I'm the technical supervisor here. All right. Everyone is, I hope, having and starting the day, ending the day, the middle of the day. Thank you. The audio, but it's sometimes in and out. Sarah Molnar, good morning. Thank you, Jacobo. Good morning. Cherish. We must cherish our health. And who's in charge of your health and wellness? You are. Not me as the doctor, not the government, not the professor, the priest, the pope, the president, no one else but you. Who's in charge of you? You are. Who's in charge of you? God is. Who's God? We are. Remember, your thoughts create the mission of the day. Linda Bow, how you doing? How's is the boy staying on the carnivore side? Carnivore is the master class. Now, keto's good, by the way, but meat makes us masters. Bevy, how are you doing? Let's see. Children's wrangles and pranks and little souls carrying their corpses around so that the journey to the land of the dead appears the more vividly before one's eyes. This is Marcus. So I have to reread these several times to understand what they really mean. Dr. IDZ video about you. Would you debate? I love to have discussions. I'm not here to debate. We're just having conversations, right, Amy? Amy and Kiltz are going to have a discussion on insulin resistance. See, I think insulin resistance is fabricated myth. There's nothing wrong with your insulin. It's supposed to make you fat, because if you're not fat in a famine, you're fertilizer. And I love it. CNN, Paulie, how you doing? And to my good friend Paul Anthony, his mom passed. It's part of heaven and part of all of us. We're all on the way to fertilizer, but we're all about just being atoms, right? Awesome. Merchandise, but USD $1 RM4. So I have to wait for my bonus before I buy anything. Simone, yeah, I know this. It's our crazy world of like exchanges, right? But the best exchange is to enjoy the day and have faith in God. God is free, by the way. You don't have to pay to know God. It's simply within all of us. And I always say, thank you, God, Lord, Creator, for the day. For all of us, God is within us. That's it. Colombia. Awesome. Carolina, NTL, Denish, Holistic. How's my friend, Holistic Health from Kuwait? Is that right? Alexandra, a beautiful morning. Let's see. Simone in the same boat. Again, what can we do to make it a better exchange for everyone around the world? That's what we want to do. Jess Stevenson, how you doing, Mrs. BSK? BSK, awesome. Linabelle, should I be restarting to 24? To 24, should I be restarting? I don't know the question. Don't understand it. Let's see. Good morning from Naples. Finally got power back. Awesome. Awesome. And what's the question? And about Jimmy K2. How you doing, my friend? We're all lifting heavy weights. And remember, they told us to sit down and blend in, right? But we keep standing up and we're working to share an opposite approach. Yes, right. Considering trying our 11-year-old son on keto to see if it could have a positive effect. Listen, dyspraxia, absolutely. Keto is commonplace now. Carnivore is masterwork. And I know it's kind of crazy, but all of my diseases, Frederica Wilson, how are you doing? My diseases went bye-bye, right? Arthritis, psoriasis, kidney stones, migraines, bowel bleeding, hemorrhoids, backaches, neurosis, depression, anxiety. Guess where they're at? They're in the toilet, right? They went out with the fermentation of the fiber. Fiber is deadly. Absolutely. Every human being should be carnivore. Steak, fatty steak, eggs, maybe, butter, maybe, salt, yes, some water. Not too much, right? Less water is better. Good fat. Listen, fat comes from an animal, oils come from plants. Coconut oil is from a plant. I don't recommend it of any significance or frequency unless you're a vegan. Vegans, you're going to have to do coconut, hemp seed, and some olive oil, but vegans need to supplement with the product that an industrial company made. Vegetarians, on the other hand, it's eggs, butter, cream, and cheese, one meal a day for all of us. And fat is the fuel for the Ferrari. And if you're not fat and there's a famine, you're dead. You're fertilizer faster. I'm sorry. I know it's kind of crazy concepts, but yes, absolutely. Good fats. The word good fat. I'm sorry. Animal fat and plant oils. That's the real conversation. Argentina. Let's see. Hernan Rivanera. Awesome. French carnivore. How you doing? Sexy Mamas, Nutrition and Carson, absolutely. Good morning, Jess Stevenson, infamous Shelley, I think. Bevy. I broke my 72-hour fast last night, did 48 hours. Okay, all I could do. I had some of Kiltz's ice cream, but no sugar. It was amazing. And my good friend Mark is teaching me. We're talking about the rafts in the membranes. Remember, our membranes are made of lipids and phospholipids, and there are hundreds of them. But there's cholesterol all embedded in our cell wall because it's critical for not only your function of your cells, but also for your hormones and for your hormones, vitamins, and all sorts of things. Without it, we're dead. Cholesterol is critical. And a low-fat diet, low cholesterol is deadly. And I know they say, no, wait a minute, animal fats cause disease. Sorry, no. We have a link about the new movie on fat. And I don't remember the full name, but check it out on drkiltz.com. Jackie, how are you doing? I eat steak every day. I actually took a picture of the steak that I'm dry aging. I just dry age it right in the refrigerator. It's a Snake River Farm ribeye, and I have it just open in the fridge with some salt, and it dries out. Ever noticed if you leave stuff in the refrigerator, the meat gets better? The ribeye steak, the red meat gets better, but the plants ferment. Deadly, right? I eat steak every day, saving for our Christmas gifts. Yes, and go and well and a Kiltz cup. I've got a new generation of Kiltz cups out there. My new favorite color is the cream and the blue. Right, Joseph Campanella, Campolone. How you doing? Awesome. Good morning. Have another awesome, amazing day. I've been listening to my new favorite is Eddie Pinero, and he's got some really amazing. Is the most powerful thing one can possess a chance? I think too often we look at what we don't have. We spend our time focusing on the holes, the blank spaces, the gaps, instead of looking at the opportunity we've created to pivot wherever we deem necessary. The flexibility is the asset. I love listening to books, stories, inspiration every day, Bevy. Right on. We're all inspired every day by the grace of God. God is within all of us. So that's why when you look at your enemy, your friend, your foe, your family, your neighbor, you don't know, see God in all of them. And if they're emanated sort of pain and hurt and negativity, what you want to do is listen and learn and share love. That's the very best thing. Awesome, amazing. Every day. What are you reading? This week, it's Marcus Aurelius. Next week, Celestial Prophecies. I think we talked about that. Let's see. Remember, no coffee, no alcohol for Kiltz this month. I haven't had coffee in 3 months, and cooking bacon. The pan is full of grease from the bacon. You want to eat the grease. That's it. Don't dump the grease. The grease, it coats your life, right? See, they taught us, I don't know who they are, but you're listening to it. Rex and George, awesome Indiana, Frederica, beautiful day. They taught us that fat is bad. And by the way, being overweight, as we've labeled it, is not the cause of disease. It's simply what you're putting in your bowels, what you put in your mouth. And the crazy part of the story is, number one, plants kill. And this is all a crazy story. And I've been sharing all of this crazy, amazing stuff. And I know I've got this stuff somewhere. And I'm always working to learn more. But amino acids, protein starvation and protein poisoning, they're not good for us, right? Save the fat in jars, right? Miss Tia made me this really great bone broth from a bunch of chicken bones and the fat and everything. And it has collagen and it has a ton of really healthy minerals and all of that stuff. The fat is in here, but I like it to get a little room temperature. Kelly, Autumn, let's see. Awesome. Thought I would be able to get behind it. I make it without sugar. I know Kiltz's ice cream is kick-ass. Iced cream. It's cream. Put a little butter in there too, by the way. I love my French butter from Wegmans, but I have to go through the plant section. They're trying to kill me. And a little bit of scraping from you want to do the scraping from a vanilla bean, maybe a little bit of scrape of dark chocolate. I do have a little really dark chocolate around here somewhere. My friend Jill gave this to me. It's I do a little bit of chocolate, a little bit of iced cream, with or without the cane sugar is okay. And I do my one meal a day and maybe a snack. That's really the critical part of life, right? Let's see. Awesome. I save the bacon. The bacon. See, you must either eat fat or make fat or you die. That's why we're getting sick. We're eating a low animal fat diet, but you want to eat a live it plan. I call it the way. The way. And if you haven't looked up the Plant Research Journal, the United States Department of Agriculture puts it out. It's a great, great science journal. And funny enough, they have a journal to tell the livestock industry that the plants the animals eat cause disease. Yet they tell us to eat the plants that cause all of our disease. Harvard, Harvard, Harvard. Have you read the articles on plants? But money will get you to say anything, right? It's again, some people can't do chocolate, some people can't do butter, some people can't do cream, cheese. Don't do it. All right. Find the thing that makes you rock. That's it. Primarily meat and fruit exclusively, but eliminating vegetables. Fruit and vegetables free. Tacos are deadly. Fruit and vegetables both want you to eat them. It's crazy, right? All you have to do is look at the list of poisonous plants. And let's see, lemons. Let's see, mango, apples, potatoes, tomatoes, fruits, vegetables, seeds, and nuts, fiber of any significance or frequency is deadly. Don't do it. I know vegetables altogether. Just again, I know. But in our evolution, look at Mickey Ben Dorr. He was on with Judy Cho recently. Really great one. I think we put a link on it. Make sure, Malcolm, we do that. But just go to Judy Cho's stuff. She's amazing. And I love David Perlmutter, but he still recommends fruits and vegetables. And I think it's not good for us, and alcohol's not good for us. But Ben Dorr basically is an anthropologist and just says, listen, we're fatty meat eaters, and you only eat the plants if you can't find anything else. And eventually the master has said, you know what, if we plant a lot of plants, we can feed the masses and keep them meek, and we'll make the best meat really expensive. That's it, right? Butter is almost $10 a pound. Listen, when you remember, butter and cream and fat is twice the calories of a carb or a protein. So you're getting the very best Ferrari fuel. That's it. What would you put in your Ferrari? Would you put the cheapest fuel? No. You want to supercharge it, right? All right. Now I've got to find the important device. A spoon. And I do make a mess on my desk, and I'm doing my very best to keep it clean and keep moving forward. And most people have never heard of glycoproteins. The glycoproteins are the protein sugars embedded in the membranes. Membranes are 50% cholesterol. It's critical. You must have cholesterol. If you don't, you're dead. All meat, grass-fed, organic, to include raw milk. I'm not a big raw milk fan. A little bit from time to time, but not all the time. Sorry. Can you talk about iodine in carnivore? You can add a little bit of Lugol's on your skin once a day, once a week. My bet is if you stick to fatty meat and liver, you're going to get it because, again, the herbivores are eating it. And again, but there are many places where animals are raised where they don't have it anymore. But Lugol's solution, and my good friend Ken Berry talks about it. You can also look at eating seaweed or taking my good friend Catherine on Energy Bits sells algae supplements. They're really great. All they are, they're farmed algae made it in Asia and put it into a little pill. Because eating algae, I don't know, I don't love it. Published book references I could refer to. Go to Kiltz, go to Amazon and look at my books on keto. The new. Where do I have it? Do I have it? I got everything everywhere here. Let's see if I've got it. Coming. The new carnivore is coming out, very lickety-splitty, and just look at the baby's way. But look at this stuff is radical. We have no requirement to ever eat plants. Zero. None. I didn't know that. If you haven't read, ever been looking for something and it's right in front of you? I found it. All right. So the world turned upside down. We'll make sure there's a link on our website. If you go to drkiltz.com, all the books you must read, you must listen, you must watch, you must create. Remember, you can watch only so long. Are you the watcher, the complainer, or the doer? That's all. That's all we are. We're watchers, but we're all doers. I know it. And we're getting inspired. I'm inspired by listening to Eddie Pinero, by Wayne Dyer, Deepak Chopra, Eckhart Tolle. I'm inspired by Bevy and Lisa Wiedemann and Kelly Hogan. So many, many people out there. Go to my website, Dr. Wilborn. How you doing? Awesome, Benny. Let's see. All of my stuff, again, go to my website, drkiltz.com. You'll find all of this stuff. It's really great. Keto ice cream, awesome. Never go back. Don't eat. Don't listen. You buy your butcher. Your butcher is your best medical practitioner, right? Because make sure they're getting you the fattiest meat, the greatest bones, right? You want to eat the bone marrow. You want to stew the bones, right? Nothing should go to waste. That's what you want to do. And every day you want to have faith in God. You want to you don't pray, please God. It's thankful to God, right? Every day. Thank you, God, Lord, creator, for the day, everything in my life. Even the hard, the difficult, the failures, the faults, all of that, gifts of God, right? Local beef farmers, absolutely. Farmers, ranchers, your butcher, your beef market. Now, some people, though, are shopping at Walmart, Price Chopper, Aldi's, so many great markets out there. Listen, we are here to support. Even some of the local mini markets can start thinking about how can I get some really fresh eggs and cream and butter. Those are the most important things. I know when I was growing up in Los Angeles and West Covina in Southern California, we'd go out to the farmers and the milkman would bring milk and cream and eggs and oh my God, the very, very best. Oh, and don't forget the butter. I love Amish butter, by the way. Lemon drops a little bit. Again, a little bit is okay of the lemon, but back to, I think I've got it here. If you go to Wikipedia and look up list of poisonous plants, really great. Listen, all the livestock died overnight eating what? Eating plants. And you never know when that plant is going to be the killer, right? That's the crazy part. The road so might lose you once in a while. Hazy, you're never going to lose Kiltz because around the bend, I might show up, right? So let's see. What was the movie Radio where, again, we're tuning in our lives, right? It's an adjustment game, right? Keep adjusting it up and down. Let's see. What's the phrase of the day? Let's see. I think it has to do with something about the road. Keep on the road, right? Again, you might take some pit stops or some rest stops. You might even stop at McDonald's. Big Mac fries and a Coke, supersized, always my favorite meal. But I'm off of it now because it caused me so much trauma because I ate it all the time. Now, from time to time, infrequently, unless you feel like, oh my God, if I eat it, I can never stop. Again, let's see. What do they say about citrus? Most citrus fruits, including lemon, lime, oranges, are known to contain aromatic oils and compounds of sorlin, P-S-O-R-A-L-E-N, toxic to dogs, cats, and other animals. Maybe it's toxic to us also, but it just doesn't get us fast. It takes us slow. When my best friend Dave Kilmer died of cancer a number of years ago, I was like, why did my friend die? He was healthy. But what I've learned, and even Sarah Hallberg died of lung cancer, and she thought she was healthy because simple, right? go. I got to go. Awesome, sexy mama. So see ya. My best to you, my friend. God bless you. We'll talk soon. We're going to do a Sexy Mamas for Change interview on the botanicals, and maybe the oils, the essential oils, aren't as good as they say, right? Don't eat again. Well, you could eat carbs from time to time, but you know that they're not good for you, so you choose not to. Very slippery. Again, everyone's different on the journey. I personally can do a little bit of fries from time to time with a lot of fat, though. Duck grease, awesome. Remember, amino acids and simple sugars both require insulin in the liver to convert to fat. Simple as that. Your body must eat essential amino acids and fatty acids, but there's no essential carbohydrates. So yes, Autumn, stay away. I got it. Listen, plant addictions. Why? Because plants contain heroin, cocaine, marijuana, cyanide, nicotine, caffeine. Are those addictive? Yes. Is Kiltz off caffeine and coffee? Yes. And what I've learned is a game changer. Keto ice cream, awesome. Free tacos. I love tacos. I grew up in LA, and I Italian. My Gina was my wife, and half Mexican. My daughter Pilar is Isabella Castro Kiltz. Crazy, but I love cooking and making both Italian and Mexican all the time. I love great cuisine. But after time, not only did I suffer with migraines as a child, bowel problems, and they said, oh, it's normal. Here's some medication, some drugs. But when I finally at age 55 went to the carnivore side, everything gone like that. So fast. How you doing? What are you thinking? Remember, life is magical. It's short and sweet, and you don't need to eat the sweet to know the sweetness of life. Have faith in God always. LG. Anyone hear a report of a run on butter? My boyfriend went to the store last night and the shelves were bare. Oh my God. Go to your local farmer, get the raw milk, cream right from the cow, make your own, the very best. Someone that ate salads. I love salads, Kelly. Love salads, but salads are nature's toilet paper. Remember, they're recalling fruit, vegetables, seeds, and nuts, and plant oils are industrial manufactured. Human beings had no access to plant oils. Sorry. Fat comes from an animal. Oils come from plants. I'm sorry, coconut oil and olive oil and hemp seed oil, they're oils. They're industrially made. Crazy, right? Yep, that's it. Let's see. 24/7, something nice listening. Thank you. Every touch, another piece of rabbit. Again, rabbits. Again, we are not meant to eat lean meat. We're meant to eat the fat. We hunted the big animals, and what did we do? We ate them through and through. Listen, what do I say? Go carnivore and pills no more. That's it. Blessings, my friend. Mia, blessings 5. And the cause of disease, Kiltz is 5. You can get it. You can learn about it in Kiltz's Keto and the new carnivore. Where do I have my carnivore journal? I don't know. I got things strewn around. My desk is a mess. And again, the KMT, Kiltz Mighty Tribe. Be there or be square, right? We're doing a meetup Monday night at 7:30 p.m., but I'm going to work on a second one so I can get the Euro Asians. I guess we're kind of splitting the globe in two, right? We got to do two sides to get everyone in. We are all gods around the globe, all of us. Look in the mirror. Look around you. Again, when someone's angry, sad, depressed, or they're spewing things and you say, oh, it's not good, stand still and know that God is within all things. Share love and kindness. That's it. Eat butter when you are fasting. All right. Okay, so what is fasting? Don't eat food. All right. Okay. But do you have a little bit of bone broth? Tia's bone broth. It's amazing. It's so amazing. And yes, I do a little bit of butter and bone broth even in a fast from time to time. But I do less water. But again, you pick your fast. You pick the thing then you're going to say, you know what, I'm not going to do that for 48 hours or 24 hours or 30, whatever it is, right? And so again, fasting is lasting and fat is fit and fertile. If you're not fat in a famine, you're fertilizer. So the idea that being obese is the cause of disease, it's not one bit. And so we must stop judging people negatively by anything that we see in them, because that's not good. And anything you see in yourself, you want to see the beauty of God. No matter the size, shape, age, weight, gender description, doesn't matter. You're the goddess inside, right? Gene, good morning. Carnivore, Sydney, carnivore cures everything. Look at Judy Cho's book. But let's not mince around what around the bush? Let's not beat around the bush. And I love David Perlmutter, but I'm sorry, apples are deadly. And again, we're always searching for this great herbal medicine to heal you. The only herbal medicine you need is a ribeye steak. That's it. Again, bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream, and salt. No sugar required, but from time to time, something sweet is okay. Unless you say, oh no, I can't do that. Then don't. Again, crazy. Eat the meat, be the master. For meat is the master meal. That's it, right? They're making the meat and saying to the masses, stay away from my hunting grounds. You will be infinitely whipped and tied in chains. What are they? Hung and quartered, because the master controls you via the mush you eat. When you eat the mush, you become meek and easily controlled. Rumbling stomachs. Listen, your body is going to get you to find food whenever it can, because if finding food was hard for the last 3.5 million years, plus or minus some number we're making up, well, then you better get moving. The problem is, it's just right here. I got it in my refrigerator right here. So is it easy to go on a 3-day fast? No, but it's a spiritual experience. It's critical and important for us to do it from time to time, right? That's it. All right. 23 and 1, right, Cindy? Good morning. Type 1 diabetes. Again, diabetes is a disease of eating what? Healthy plants. Okay, so now when we put the word healthy in front of plants or healthy fats, last I looked, an avocado is a fruit. I'm sorry. It is not anything but a fruit, which is basically deadly. Rose C, how are you doing? High five, fist bump. And what are you doing this awesome, amazing day? Right? Right. All right. My good friend Jonathan sent me playing the drum. My stomach is rumbling down the road on the search for food, but all I need is a fatty meat. Listen, your body, your brain wants you to eat anything that you can find, and we've been taught that eating plants are good for us. But my friends, they're not. They're your enemy, but they taste so good. It's like the heroin and the heroin, what is it? Heroin, tobacco, alcohol pusher, right? Oh, this is really good. You'll be fine. You'll feel so good. Dead effing Lee, right? You know, Free King, FREEKING is my new F word, and we're inspired every day. Rumbling stomachs. Listen, your body knows how to get you to do something that might be bad for you, but if you don't do something, it's going to be bad for you, right? Again, we've learned, slept in late, Amy. When are we going to have our conversation on insulin resistance? Let's do it, right? Are we going to do it on our mighty tribe? Oh my God. Again, it's got all the collagen, the fat, the minerals, the vitamins. It's Miss Tia made it for me. I'm blessed. But so many people taking pills to reduce their cholesterol. The opposite, we need cholesterol. Absolutely, Convo and Rise and Summer Shine, Butterboy. Absolutely, because It makes money. It's like alcohol, cigarettes, tobacco of any kind, marijuana, even coffee and teas. Do you need them? Nope. Do you like them? Maybe so. Do you need heroin, cocaine, marijuana, and now all this other stuff they're telling everyone to take gummies? We are killing our children. And moms, in utero, you want to eat this. And when you're done with the in utero stuff and the baby's now suckling on your breast, eat this. And when your baby's ready and done with breast milk, feed them meat off a bone, not mush out of a bowl. Skies, Michelle's. Again, I'll send up, I sent my good friend Mark's, M-A-R-X, a video, iBiology, about cholesterol and cell walls. 50% of your cell wall is made of cholesterol. The mitochondrial cell wall, the endoplasmic reticulum cell wall, the Golgi apparatus cell wall, all of it. And remember, if they're talking about you, you're going in the right direction, right? But again, we want to be kind, generous, loving to everyone. This isn't a debate. This is masterclass conversation. That's it, right? Rancher's Butcher gives me free fat trimmings to roast because I buy from him every week. CNN. I'm working with Lisa Wiedemann and my good friend Mary McCarthy Huber, and a meetup in Syracuse. It may be January if I can get Baker, Bella, and Barry and more, but it might just be Kiltz and you and me. That's it. Rachel, hey, let's see. Carney Coach 2223. Put a little tiny bit of sugar even from time to time in the gas tank of Ferrari. Why would you be okay? Again, you drive a Ferrari, it's deadly. Listen, we are living this life, and so everyone's going to pick their own. Again, do you? You don't need to. Of course not. But we're humans. So a little bit is, let's get us all to the place you want to be, not where I want you to be. This isn't, boy, you better do what I say, because I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm just sharing my way, and it may not be your way. That's the beauty of this. So I appreciate you. Thank you, Carney Coach. Absolutely. Tasty broth. It's simmering the bone for 24 hours. It's just a bunch. Actually, this is a bunch of thigh meat from a chicken and wing meat. That's it. Yes. Let's see. Agreed. No sugar optimal. Great. Again, go at it. But again, we're humans. You got to pick it. It's not. And a little bit of sugar, simple sugars, is not harmful of any significance if you take it very infrequently. That's the trick of life. 62240, 16-year-old rugby player, says he needs carbs. Jackie M. Look at our good friend Anthony Chafee, a rugby. And I think Sean Baker also. You need, again, we like carbs. Again, that's it, Bella. I agree with you. If that's a slippery slope for you, don't do it. But again, everyone's going to find their place in this. I'm 66. I found my sweet spot. I'm off coffee. Do I sometimes have my ice cream with simple sugar? But I don't put complex sugars in because they're the deadliest in my opinion. But again, that's the beauty of it. We're having all a great discussion, because between a vegan, a vegetarian, and Mediterranean, again, they're eating carbs and they live healthy lives. But the best way to do it is to add more fat and eat less frequently and eat more narrowly. That's it. Stand up and shine. Absolutely. Listen, they said, Kiltz, sit down, blend in. And then they made me get up to the front of the class. And a little bit, maybe I was like, oh my God, I don't know if I can do this. But remember, we're all sharing thoughts and ideas. It's interesting because even Sophia Clemens does carrots. The last I learned, those are sugars. So again, we're all over the place. What's the right answer? Go to your local farmer, rancher, butcher, and get the fat. More fat suppresses inflammation. Eat less frequently. That's the very best. That's why I do once a day. We need the cholesterol. Frenchie, absolutely. Oh my God. Raw, organic, authentic, momentum. Thank you very much, my friend. Beautiful. John Petrard, how you doing? coffee free going. Again, uh, I'm still off coffee now for 3+ months. Awesome. Jackie M. Again, look at my good friend Anthony Chafee, Sean Baker, Ken Berry. I mean, there's so many amazing people. You're going to choose where you want to be. I'm not here to tell you better not do that. Okay. I'm only here to say, okay, how can you do it? Where you're at. I had a vegan the other day doing an embryo transfer. So we talked about ways to eat once a day or less, add more coconut oil, and don't eat brown rice, go to white rice, right? Can internalize all the things I need to know about carnivore, hazy. And you can listen. We're gonna be audibling our book. I'm gonna do an audible on these, so I'm excited about it. Most important thing, if you're happy where you're at, be happy where you're at, right? If you're unhappy where you're at, well, be happy where you're at and go and get moving forward, right? It's the motion is motivating. My good friend Zach Bitter, we got to get Zach back on. Listen, what's your purposeful life? Yesterday was purposeful. Emotion is motivating. We've probably done it before, but I'm going to do it again. Bone broth, a little bit in the morning. And again, I recommend one meal, one or two snacks. Again, I recommend one meal, no snacks, but if you want to throw in one or two, it's okay. Be happy. Look at my sister Marianne had diabetes for 50 years, and she was always happy, joyous, kind, and generous. Yet she was always sick. Again, she never emulated that out of her mouth or her mind. And so what we want to do is see the beauty in everyone. Again, to label someone as obese as the cause of disease is actually not true. The cause of disease is what we think of the thing. And change the thought, you change the thing, and the mastermind is you, and God's with all of us, right? Grass-fed, good grass-fed. Again, grass-fed, grain-fed doesn't matter. Organic or non-organic doesn't matter. There's no such thing as inorganic meat unless you're buying grass-made meat, right? You want to get it made by the cow, the pig, the goat, the sheep, the whatever, right? That's it. Feel good. Let's see, Kelly, how do you feel good? I feel good. I feel good. Music always makes the world, right? You got to sing and dance once a day. Meal planned. Yes, that's the very best, Rose. Absolutely, the very best. Do some fasting and try hot water with butter for that. Yeah, absolutely. Again, not till February. Bevy, Trader Joe's. Again, it doesn't matter if it's grain-fed, grass-fed, organic, or there's no such thing as inorganic natural food, right? I don't recommend fruit, fiber, vegetable, seeds, or nuts of any significance or frequency, time to time. And a little bit of honey or fruit, like my good friend Paul Saladino has, it's okay. Now, let's see. We do need to do a live together. LVC, please. Okay, go over to YouTube, if you would, on my Instagram, Facebook, and give a like and subscribe. Thumbs up, thumbs down if you don't like it. It's okay. We need to say Kiltz doesn't know shit. Nope. Or all he knows is shit, right? But I shit so less frequently now because I'm carnivore. It just absorbs. See, when you eat fatty meat, bone marrow, bone broth, and some liver, throw it in, okay. You don't need it, though. It's amazing. 96, awesome, Jonathan. And Jonathan was helping out those down in Florida suffering from Ian's damage. And remember, these are all nature's way, right? We have to move with the pain, the punches, right? And thank you for helping out. And we've donated some money. The proceeds and the profits from the cups and the likes and all the things are going to go right to a donation. Today's donation is for those suffering. So let's see. Sing, praise, and worship music. Absolutely. I love, my mother and I used to love to go to the Episcopal Church in Skinny Atlas, sang and danced. Catholic Church sometimes was a little bit of a downer sometimes, but I love to go there too. You know, sometimes you have to go to and I love to go to the Latin Mass at the Basilica in Syracuse. Great stuff. It's all great, right? Bevy, Frenchie, let's see, Judy, Let's see, Judy Takoka, awesome. A sirloin, I go right to the ribeye. But if you're getting beef, and I know Kelly Hogan and Laura Spath does a lot of burgers, fatty meat, that's it. And listen, a protein sparing, low fat diet of any significance or frequency is not good. For a little bit, if you want to lose a few pounds, but remember, if there's a famine and you're skinny, fertilizer, right? LVC, order a couple of cups yesterday. Everything. I just delivered some more today, Kelly. So I'm working on it. I got in the studio and I dropped a cup this morning and it broke. I was sad. Nope, I don't cry over spilled milk or broken pots. All of it happens the way it's meant to be. Who's in charge of the universe? God. Let's see. God, right? God within all of us. And whatever you're doing, enjoy. And if you haven't, I've got my good friend Eddie Pinero. When we recognize and utilize it. And yet I can feel like a tall order when we are not at our best. When we're up. Absolutely, absolutely. Puerto Rico, Fiona, a heart, absolutely. It doesn't matter where you are in this world, by the way. And we're all going to pick and choose something for today. We really need to be helping people around the globe. And because they're all our family. I don't care what religion or spiritual, political, or practices they are. They're all part of the human family. We're not in a race. There's no place to go. Remember, enjoy today, yesterday, tomorrow, because it's all part of the beauty of you and the masterful, the power of now. Eckhart Tolle. We'll do Eckhart Tolle's The Power of Now. Maybe next week we'll figure it out. But if you haven't been reading or listening to the Marcus Aurelius, you must, right? I don't miss coffee either. Don't miss it. Rex, Kelly, they're coming. Thanks for everyone's patience. Uniquely made for you, by the way. And every cup is absolutely different. And they might have some flaws in them like all of us, right? Sleep, Teresa, absolutely. Sleep is critical. I get a straight 6 hours, 9 p.m. to 3 a.m. I'm up at 3. I'm doing my motion work. I'm listening to people like Baker, Bella, Barry, and Nero, and I'm inspired. I do my resistance work, and then I get to work. And then I take 1 to 3 naps a day, sometimes 4. Carnivores are napivores. Carnivores are fativores and napivores. You ever notice that the lions sleep a lot, right? The lion is sleeping tonight, and take the naps. You'll reset the synapse. Very important, very important. 1 meal a day, a little bit of butter and bone broth, a piece of salami or cheese, okay, but not any frequency or significance. You have to be careful for the cured meats. They might contain some spices that aren't good for you. Remember, a little small dust of curare kills, right, or ricin from the what is it, the castor bean plant. All right, again, I do my meditation 3 times a day, 10 minutes each time. I set my timer for 10 minutes. I lie on the couch and I go through my gratitude of life for everyone and everything. Everyone. Rex, Kelly, Jonathan, LVC, and Bella. Fat makes me happy. And remember, we're meant to be fat, not to be skinny. Trying to be skinny is deadly. It's not good. And again, if you're overweight, have we labeled you? You're perfect. Own and love who you are right now. Again, obesity is the made up term. That's it. Sorry. CZ, Don, Krishna, Murthy, awesome. Frank, awesome. Tanbo, I listen. No, I like my coffee. Use the word I like my coffee, not I need my coffee. You need God's love. You need some air, a little bit of water, and fatty meat. That's what you need. But again, you like it. Just use the word I like my coffee. Enjoy it. I'm not against coffee, tea, or even a sip of alcohol from time to time, or a little bit of sugar from time to time. I'm not. again, the problem is like Coca-Cola is great, but it's like anything else. A little bit of sip from time to time. But the problem is it's very addictive. And if you're unable to tame your addictions, well, then stay away, right? And the problem is, again, if heroin, cocaine, marijuana were on the shelf of your quick stop, and now they are in some way, we'd all be terribly in a disastrous way. Again, marijuana is deadly. CBD oils with THC is deadly. Don't do it. Ghee or real butter. I love real butter, Malina, but some people will go to the ghee because of the plant. Oh, I'm sorry. The milk glycoproteins are immunogenic. Bevy, hot water every morning. Enjoy it. Some minerals. Amazing Day of the Tribe. Stanbo. Trace minerals. Well, we get them from the fatty meat and bone marrow and bone broth, but again, you can add some trace minerals. Again, back to my Gerolsteiner. I just love the fizzy way and the way it tastes. It's expensive. You don't need it. You don't need it. That's it, right? All right. I love butter, not ghee. My personal self. Ron Rodriguez, how you doing? Donbo, fat is fit. Absolutely. Keto flu, patience and time, and try a little butter, Gerolsteiner, and a little bit of the best bone broth. Have you ever noticed that fat, butter, and bone marrow, bone broth doesn't get mold on it? Crazy, right? All right, transitioning. It'll go. Take time. Be patient with it, and eat less frequently. Fasting is lasting. Fat is fit, and too much fat at one time may slopes. It sloshes right out of you. Right? You're healing your glycobiome. Healing the glycobiome is critical. And the glycobiome is the Teflon sugar layer of your bowels, your mouth, your skin, your teeth. Every cell of your body contains a glycobiome. And what we think is sugar is energy, it's for glycosylation. Just look up how important glycosylation is. Nob the poet. Nob the poet? It'll get better. Be patient. And again, fasting is lasting. Some bone broth in my coffee. Listen again, I enjoy coffee. But enjoying heroin, cocaine, and marijuana is probably not good. Not good. They're trying to make us all meek and easily domesticated. Billy, Dr. Drunkenstein, help with sleep. When you're read a book. Read a book. Don't watch movies that are scary and negative. Read A Course in Miracles. Read Marcus Aurelius Meditations. Read Kiltz's Keto, right? If you go to my website, there's a really, really, really great list of books. Listen to them, read them. I go into my pottery studio, or I used to go into my woodworking studio, or my design studio, or I get online and I connect with someone. So absolutely, it will go. But I get up early every day and I take 3 naps a day. That's it. Callie, they say that having food certainly, not skipping meals makes the body feel safer. Well, again, you want to feel satiated but again, when you eat plants and lean meat, you don't feel satiated. You must eat the butter. You must eat the fat in order to be healthy. All right, 6 a.m. New York time. God bless you, my friends. Let me see. I got to look at my calendar. And I did a great interview with Tyler LaMarche. Had a great interview. We'll put a link to Tyler's stuff. Really excited about what we're doing. But really, you're doing it every single day. All right, where are we? The 5th. Do I have anything today? Let's see. Doesn't look like it. Let me look at today's Wednesday, the 5th. It looks like I don't have any lives tonight. Maybe I'll get in the pottery studio and do a live throwing on the wheel. That'll be a good one. Let's see. The best thing is 1 meal a day, the very best. Let's see. What's your greatest? And again, what's your dream of life? What's your dream? The dreams will drive the mission, and never, ever, 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 ever give up. Kiltz, crazy. Say hi to Brother Ray today, by the way. And a high five and a fist bump. And remember, God is within all of us. And it's your job to see God in everyone. Don't wait for them to give you the sign. You create it. Have an awesome day. Bye, Frenchie. Love you, my friends. All right. Have a great day, Rose. Neuro, good morning, good afternoon. And yes, Rose, we got to take care of everyone in the world, but it starts with prayer, faith, and generosity and kindness. God bless. All right. I see 4 awesome FE. Kato, hello. Lisa, thanks for joining. I'll see you guys later. On the road of life.